How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Keith. This is the final on the Meng tank, mini Toon tank group build. A lot of fun to build this. Really enjoyed it. I went by the colours to make it look wetter than all that I had in the book of instructions. So it didn't say I had to put all the decals on. But like that one came with a lot of extra decals, but I ended up just putting on a lot. I kept one of the 191s there on the back off, and one of the 42s, but I put the rest on just to give it a bit of character. But yeah, I think it's only alright looking. Obviously, the brown is like it's supposed to be the muck and whatever else. But yeah, it was a good little build. I think I'm getting a little liking out the tanks, to be honest. I was just wondering as well to myself if they're all as easy as this to build the tracks, because the tracks look the hardest on tanks to put together. But these ones went together like no tomorrow, like they were very good, easy to use. So yeah, I'd really like to know if they all build as easy or are they a bit more complicated to the other normal tanks, 148 scale tanks and all that. 135, I don't know what scale these are in. If anybody can tell me about that. So yeah, thanks for that's the underneath. Just the paint to make it look like it's wet up. Yeah, the Toon love heart. That was obviously in the decals, the extra decals that came on the front of the box, as I said. The box there. Alot and decals included. So they gave me two tops I could use. This one here that I did use, or another one that had two little flaps in the middle that opened up from side to side. So I went with that one. I put the little American decals. It looks like it could be some type of language writing, Chinese maybe. I know you don't use the Meng decal, but I decided to throw it onto it. Just as is what I'm saying, it's only for build it where you want. It's only about fun. It's all about having fun. So I really enjoy building this. So yeah, that's the final on the tank. Thanks to the guys who hosted the group build. I really enjoyed it. And for the first ever tank, I actually think it's a cool looking little thing. And it's actually going to get me interested in building a couple more tanks. So I'm going to get a couple more of these Toon tanks just to have them in the stash. Same with the egg planes for the Easter and all that. I've never built an egg plane, so I've seen he's all done it this year, and I never jumped in on that build because, as you know, it was only new to YouTube. So yeah. I hope you like it. If you don't like it, it's no problem. Just let me know. As I said, like yeah, I went with the colours that there was a couple of different colour schemes that was on the team. There was like a German all grey that you could have used with the German badge, or the crosses there as well was meant to be on the German colour tank, or you could use the olive green with the wood brown. The wood brown, what I think is the simulated muck and now from going off road, basically. So yeah, that's the main thing. Update on the Super Brown Pretzel. Remember it was purple. Well, it's still purple, but I used this new lacquer paint, which is racing blue with metallic flake in it. You see all the metallic flake in it. So I ended up putting it on the silver out. First time using a lacquer. It's a bit dusty there now, it's been sitting. Let's see what it is. It's like now when the light, see the way when the light hits it, it looks blue and purple. So I think the colour turned out perfect. It looks close to midnight purple, I think, with the metallic blue. See the shine on the roof, the way it's blue near the skew, and then it's purple. And all the same once the light hits it all over the car. So yeah, I think it looks cool like that actually. I really like the colour. I'm going to use that colour again now. I'm on the Skyline. Probably the R33 because that's the rare colour for the GTR R33s. Midnight Purple. So this is very similar to a Midnight Purple. Could be like the Midnight Purple too. Because there's 3 different types I think. So yeah, this is how the Subaru so far is looking. So that's the update on the Subaru. I did say this, my next build was going to be the Tamiya GT1, but I went with the Sora that can be converted into a Mercedes. It's the Sora kit, 1981, but it can be converted into a Mercedes. You get a Mercedes badge. So just there a minute ago, put on all the body kit, the front lower lip, the side skirts and the back spats have been all put on. And you can actually see where it looks like an old shape Mercedes as well, the 2-door SLs or whatever they are. I think they're SL 500 or something. You get 2 bonnet things that you can glue on, one there and one on the far side. They're like risen up high. They're on the sprue there. But yeah, I was leaning more towards the, as it says, the Mercedes. I'm going to use the BBS wheels instead of the Intra wheels. You get 3 sets of wheels like this now in this kit. So I'm using the bigger set, which is the BBS. There's the other second set. So the chrome doesn't look too chromey either, so it looks perfect. I was going to use that set, but I think they're a bit small. They're a lot smaller than the BBS, so I said I'll put the BBS on it. And then when I get the Mercedes badge that comes in the kit. So there's the Mercedes badge. I hope you can see on the grill. So that obviously just glues into place there, and it looks like the old. I have pictures of Pinterest of the Mercedes that it looks like. I just can't think of the name. So that's why they obviously put this in the kit. It's to obviously, if you're interested in making it look like the Mercedes, then you can do that. So I am going to do that. Actually, I'm going to make it look like the Mercedes. So I'm going to give it a nice, I'm going to pick up another couple of them lacquer paints that I showed you there that made the car midnight purple. The LP45, that's racing blue. It's lacquer LP45 racing blue on the bottom there, see. So they brought in a whole load of these new lacquer paints. So I got this the other day just to go over the purple silver. I remember I was at the sanding in the last video and I showed you. So that's how it turned out, looking like the midnight purple, adding the blue. So yeah, I'm sorry I put back off the GT1 to make it that I said was my next build, but I will do a GT1 race car soon, or if someone's hosting a GT1, 2, 3 or 4 build, group build would be cool, because I have a few entries I could choose from to enter. But anyway, the update on the Mustang, this is nearly done too. As you can see there, the wheels are perfect looking, I think, with that car. With the tone that I'm going with the car, I don't know whether to put the side skew things here that go on here white to match the interior and the white hood, or black. Now I've two hoods from an old Mustang kit, so I'm going to spray that one black. So if it turns out that it looks better in black or it looks better in white, I have the choice of whatever one I want. Do you know what I mean? Because it has the black and white interior and the mahogany. The mahogany door yokes, as you can see there. I have the chrome shift. You might be able to see the dials. I don't know if you can. Hang on. I drilled them out and I just done the two centre ones. It might not be very clear on camera. I drilled them out, put them on clear plastic, and then put clear plastic over it as well again, and then glued them onto the back of the dash. Just the two center dials, the rev counter and the speedometer. And then that's just normal decal in the dash with blue surrounding it, because it's done blue on the clocks first. Now they're a bit dusty at the moment because they're lying up on the shelf as I do one, move on to the other. You just need a little wipe down, but to be grand when I'm finished. But to put the decals on, I have the GT500 exhaust, center exhaust on. I haven't still not got the engine built, as you can see, but don't worry, it's coming together in pieces in its box. Like, also the Fiat dragster, there's just haven't done much since the last day on that either. Just have to get the distributor cap thing to make to try do the wiring for the first time. And then there's me and my collarbon with Michael Hintz, a good friend that we done the body build. Mine had to be repainted, as you can see, the darker gunmetal grey. But yeah, I have to finish this off now. I have got the doors painted. The only thing I'm seeing to be having a problem with is the carbon fibre, which always gives me problems. But you might be able to see the cracks in the paint work that I just haven't been able to get rid of. That's why I ended up repainting it and all. But it'd be a, what you call that, distance, when you see something from a little distance away, a 10 metre or a 2 metre car or something. What was that, when you're standing away from a car and you look at it and it looks good? 5 foot or something, 5 foot. So yeah, the doors give me a bit of a problem. I'm gonna put this one might be alright now, well, because I've held Mike up. Mike's one turned out beautiful. I have had nothing but problems with mine from day one. Hate the kit. And I said it to Mike, the next body build we do, you're more than welcome to pick, because I know he'll pick one without as much detail. He said himself the carbon fibre has been doing his head in as well. But yeah, So that's it. I have the doors painted. The mirrors, I was going to try carbon fibre them, but it's no point. I showed you this, I think, last week in a video of the bike that a police motorcycle was blue, and I copied it to look exactly replicated my BMW RT K100 BMW motorbike that I have. So that's exactly a replica of my bike. Now, there was a police one with a policeman on it. I have the policeman there. Yeah, I painted the police boxes on all black because that's what's on mine. You know, it still needs a bit more detail. I got the road signs, the stop sign and all on the bike, and the policeman on the bike, and the X, no, like as if to say not to drive up the road, see the one behind it, the fluid drain or garage thing. Yeah, that came with the stop sign as well. And little cones, there was little cones, I don't know where they're gone. There was little cones as well. But yeah, that's where I am on everything. I am there, like I said, I'm sorry I didn't keep my word on my next build, which was the GT1 Toyota GT1 car kit. But it's just the update actually on. See, I have tape holding the sides together. That's the chopper I'm building for Mr. Day for Frankie Day's appreciation build. So like, they're not glued on at all. I have to get the rocket launchers and all on the bottom. I had to take the smaller legs off and put the bigger ones on. Seem to be having a bit of a fitment issue as well underneath. See the gap in the middle. Now when that's all filled in, I'm gonna fill in milli putty and sand it. Then at least I'll have a bit of that blue to. I'll mask off all the clear bits and everything else in here with the blue. So yeah, that's the plan. And then my little daughter went down to the shop the other day and she picked out for my Hot Wheel collection the El Camino custom 71 El Camino drag flames up the side and like fuel tanks in the back. It's already like a Mad Max type of El Camino. My Honda Prelude BMW. You know what that is? The old Datsun Bluebird Wagon 510. The Momo version. The Police 300ZX, that's the kit I'm giving away next Sunday for the giveaway, but it's not a police one, it's just that kit though. So good luck to all you guys who have entered that have been subscribed the past while. Here's the Honda Civic Type R 2018. Here's the FC RX-7. Here's the 2008 Ford Mustang GT in red, and it's a nice little colour scheme for the GT4. What do you reckon? If you can get the decals here for it, look good. Another Honda CRX, as you know I love Nissans and Hondas and that. Skyline R32 GTR, and it's a BNR one. The matching FC RX-7 FD. Yeah, that's the FC. That's the FD. The Fair Lady 2000 Toyota. So yeah, it's a nice one. My little Honda C Turbo 2. My Honda NSX Accurate version, NSX-R. So it's the R version of the Accurate NSX. So yeah. Like a calendar of a Ducati there, and then there's no every GTR. Not every Skyline is there, but every GTR is there. It's the R31, I don't think made a GTR. They were all GTs or GTSTs or GT RS or all that type of thing. There was no GTR like that shape there, the red one. There was never a GTR in that shape like that Ken Mary. I actually got another a belated birthday gift, which was the other day sent. It was in the post. I didn't know it was a surprise. So there, another new Ken Mary kit. Do you know how much I love them? So it was in the post on the way to me from family. We got here unexpected with a birthday card. There's the GT one I was gonna build next, but I'd love someone to host a GT build, group build, because I have a few entries. It could be a GT1 group build, a GT2 group build, or a GT3 group build. It could be anything like that. You know, our GT4 seems to have the Mustang. A lot of us have the Mustang. I think that's what we'd all go with if we had a GT4. But even if everybody like had the same type of kit to build as a one big group build, all using the same kit, would be cool, just to see what everybody else done with theirs compared to what you do with yours, you know. I know this camera's been all over the shop, sorry. I was just showing you the little collection of matchboxes that I've started to collect the last couple of weeks as well. Well, last 5-6 weeks or something. So yeah, that's why I was showing you them. But the Mustang is coming on. That'll be finished now any day this week. The group build with me, or the buddy build with me and Mike, should be finished any day this week. And the Subaru Impreza should be finished any day this week. And also Frankie Day's chopper should be finished. That just has a little bit of body work to be done on it. But that's only a fresh build started. The Sora, which is going to be torn into the Mercedes. I think it's a CLK 500 or something similar. One of you guys would know the Mercedes that this really looks like. Now, since I put the skirtings and all on the side skirts and the front lip and the back spats and everything else, all the kit, it has sort of took a little bit of the Mercedes look away, if you know what I mean. But if you knew it was a Mercedes, when I put that on and you say, right, it's a Mercedes, then you'd know what type of Mercedes it is. I'll get the name for up if none of you already. Send it to me in the comments and I'll let you know in the next video. But yeah, I hope you're all happy with my first ever little tank. I really did enjoy it. I'm gonna start building more. I have nothing but dust and dog hair everywhere because you know the 6 dogs. Well, they have to come in here with me. There's the daddy boy there now going to sleep. Look, on his blankets. I have to change them every second day. I'm changing them. I'll take them off today to be washed tonight and to be dry by tomorrow. So I'm changing dog blankets every 2 days or every second day off the chair. It's actually a fold out bed chair, but like can't be used because all my tables and all are here. Then because my glass cabinets are over there, my display cases like. See the orange R35 down there in the back in the corner, behind the Porsche that I just finished. 300ZX, and then the Porsche in the corner, and then 2 Skylines, as you can see in the same 3 Skylines in a row on that yoke. There's 1, 2, 3 Skylines in this Mitsubishi FTO at the back in the corner. A VR4 Galant purple in the corner. The little blue Daihatsu turbo car. The Audi R8 300ZX slick top. The orange one. There's one of my favourite GTRs I've built. The R34 V-Tune Nismo version. And then one of my favourite NSXs that I built as well. See, some cars when I build them turn out, I think, they're either you like them or you don't. Do you know what I mean? And that's an R33. That's just with the purple interior. I like to come with the purple and black interior on white Enki wheels. The next one I'm gonna do is gonna be midnight purple with red bucket seats in it, and I'm gonna try put the RB26 engine into it. I'm gonna try fit the R32 chassis onto the R33 body if it's doable, just so I can put the engine in without, you know, having to make a big mess of things. But that's the super Castrol I built. I was telling Shamey BMW about. I done her in copper. There's the old MX5 on a set or TE37s. There's the SIL 80 on ADSX, like the SIL 80. There's a S15 spec, or there's another 350Z in sparkle pink. I love that one. The EP3 Type R Civic. You remember that one? That's when I use off. So start getting to know me. Porsche. Then there's the police car that I decided to build. Converted the GTR into a police car. And then, like, obviously, I converted the police car into a luxury thing. Businessman's car, as you can see there in the red. And the old Corolla. I ended up buying another one of them kits because instead of using the nice chrome wheels that came on that kit that's on it now, I'm gonna put a set of Wanton Abbey wheels on it and a spoiler and all on the next one. But that's the Ford F100 that I done. Street rod from Revell, monogram, the V8. Didn't wire the engine because I don't know how to do it. Didn't put the police in the back bed. That's actually painted brown. The back bed is painted brown, wood decking like. Me red FD, the Castrol GT4, another FC in purple. That one turned out good. That's like the 24-hour, what you call that, race that they used to do years ago. 24-hour race thing. Yes, you probably know this. I'm a bit ditzy myself now. I'm not long awake, lads. I was up late last night. And then these 3 GTRs are showed, and then there's a lot of GTRs nearly as well. There's the Nismo 370Z that I told you, or that I done just recently, remember? Well, I decaled her up with my own, like, design of decals. I wonder what you think of it. Them decals were actually sent to me by a good friend Mike. So I decided to, because it was the Nismo, and the Exani, whatever it's called, is a Nismo sponsor. I used a lot of them decals Mike sent me for that. Because that's what I wanted to make, a good looking track car that wasn't meant to be a track car. I explained that to him. That's the Mini Pajero V1 Jeep 124 scale. Never sprayed the front grille or the scoop. The paint is all cracking on the bonnet, the hood, as you can see. There's the LB Works at the back. As I remember that one. It turned out to be a nice build. There's the blue Calsonic, the blue LB Works R35. The black Calsonic, the red GTR V-Tune. It's all very dusty because I broke my door on this one. This one is less dusty because it has its door. But the door shattered on that. I let it swing open too far one day and it just shattered like the car window does. But another one of these gun models came in. It's actually this one. So that has to be posted out to the next person that was promised one. I was just thinking, Big Charlie, seems like you were the one to get the first one and I haven't sent it yet. Will I just put that in a normal envelope so it goes as just a normal like letter and send that on to you without the other things that are going to make a cost? And then when the post comes back down to normal, I'll send them other things onto you that I promised you, just let me know in the comments and I'll post on that little gun model in the normal envelopes, because it wouldn't be heavy, it's just pure plastic, like it's real light. So your one, Big Charlie, is the Gatling gun. Mike, you are the next on the list to get one. You're getting this one. That's what's coming, one of these. But that's what came, one of these. There it is there, 4D model gun. I think it's what is it? Chris is next. I think it was Chris is next for the next gun, and like I have a few on the way, so don't worry about it, lads. All the ones I said that I'd give one to, I will give one. That I told you get the multiple the same. And I have one there from Charlie that I already have. I have now that one there from Mike that I already have. Look, this video is going on the last 31 minutes because I won't shut up talking. I'm sorry for just burning the ears off you. Probably won't even get this far in the video, but yeah, but that's the final on the tank. And yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna stock up on a few more. Probably doesn't look the best to use. The tracks are movable as well, by the way, wheels when I wanted it. But yeah, I hope you like it. Do the job. So I'll see you all again soon, and stay safe. And let me know, Big Charlie, if you want me just to send the model gun in an envelope, and then I'll send the other steel things that are gonna cost in postage like another time for you when it goes back to normal in the post. When the post prices go back to normal over here. Okay? And Mike, same with you. If you want me just to stick that gun in until I get you something else as well into just an envelope, just to send it on to you as a normal lettered package, then I'll come to you in no time. I'll get everything in space, a couple of weeks, week and a half maybe. But anyway, let's just go. Have a nice day. And that's the pilot that came in with me last Mustang. He's actually going to be retouched up, nice and neat looking, and he's going into the Mustang Chris gave me. Chris, you're next for the next model gun that comes in. So I'll just do the same with that. I'll put that into a package and send it on to you, because I could get that, the AK-47 with the knife on the end of it. Next, that's a little bottle of resin beside me sweeteners for me tea. That's when me fiance makes me a cup of tea. She doesn't put enough sugar in it. I just throw in a sweetener. I always try to bring in a sweetener with each cup of tea, just in case not enough sugar in it, and then I just throw in a sweetener. Trying to go on a diet and putting on too much weight, sitting there down, don't go out as much now need over all this corona. I ended up touching up that plane that I showed you as well another time, remember? It looks alright with the decals on. I think the little pilot's going to be grey. I just have to find the clear canopy piece, like the roof piece is now the glass that covers him when he's in it. So it's just a little DIY, like makeup paint job. So anyway, well, let's just go, lads. Have a nice day. Please stay safe and look after yourselves. Hope everyone's well, and talk to you again soon. Keep out. Bye bye.